From magnetic hills to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, there are so many mysterious places that seemingly violate the laws of physics and are just magical to observe. I'm Melissa Malati, your host, and here are your top 10 bizarre places around the world that violate the laws of physics. But before we dive right into today's video, I want to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, MagellanTV. MagellanTV is a streaming service that streams documentaries and documentary series. If you're into supernatural and love anything magic like I do, they have so many magical documentaries that will fulfill your soul. But hey, honestly, they have something for everyone. Science, nature, true crime, alien documentaries, conspiracy theories, etc. New titles are added every week, so there's always something new for you to tune into. Speaking of magic, one of the documentaries that I enjoyed with my subscription recently is called War on Witches. This documentary tells the tale of how the witch trials began all over Europe and then eventually hitting the very known place of Salem, Massachusetts. Ever heard of the Salem witch trials? Well, yeah, this is sort of the origin story on how the hysteria around witches had begun. A paranoid King James VI, whom dealt with being abandoned as a child, had many targets on his back, so it isn't a wonder as to how he got to a place of paranoia that truly fueled the entire persecution era across the British Isles. He believed that he was the target of sorcery and curses. It was interesting to learn about all of the elements that would have him believe so fully in witchcraft, and it definitely made me think deeper about how our life experiences shape our beliefs and perspective on the world. This documentary is definitely a must-see if you are fascinated by this era or just witches in general. I have a free 1-month subscription link that MagellanTV has given to us to give to all of you, so if you would like to watch it, click the link in our description box below. The link can only be used for a limited time, so hit that link and enjoy. In our number 10 spot, we have Hoover Dam, Nevada. Are we really surprised that something from Nevada is on this list? Nevada, you know, home of Area 51 and the aliens? I'm not. The Hoover Dam is such a cool sight to see, as unlike any other dam, water does not fall off the edge, it actually flows back up. What? Apparently this happens due to the structure of the dam itself, and because the updraft of the dam is so strong, it causes the water to move upwards instead of downwards. Fascinating. In our number 9 spot, we have, okay, bear with me folks as I butcher this name, I really tried to look it up, so hopefully I get the pronunciation right. Kyaikitiyo Pagoda, the Golden Rock Stupa from Myanmar. I'm always amazed when I discover something so crazy magical that I've never heard about. I mean, of course, because hey, there's so many things in this world and it's impossible to know everything, such as this giant golden boulder that's just sitting on the edge of a mountain. No big. It's a mystery as to why it hasn't rolled off. This boulder is located on top of Mountain Kyaikitiyo. It is standing on what is said to be a strand of Buddha's hair. Apparently though, the rock has been standing on this spot for 1,000 years, so it probably won't fall off anytime soon. This site is a popular place of worship for pilgrims. Very cool. In our number 8 spot, we have Abbotsford Hill. There's a very unique hill in Abbotsford, British Columbia that defies the laws of gravity, and if you drive on this hill and put your car in neutral, you will literally roll up the hill. It makes no sense, but it's true. The hill has gained quite a bit of popularity for its magical abilities. Apparently, it's a part of a phenomena called the magnetic hill. There is a video clip that shows a man on the hill, and it's fascinating. Some say that it's just an illusion, but I don't know. It certainly doesn't seem like an illusion watching a few people experience it. Have you ever been on a magnetic hill before? We'd love to know your experience in the comment section below. In our number 7 spot, we have Mystery Spot. This place is literally called Mystery Spot. I'm not hiding the location from you, I swear. This is a place located in Santa Cruz, California that has some weird magnetic forces going on. There are some strange irregularities in gravity, such as water flowing upstream, magnetic compasses going whack, and apparently people change in size. How is this place real? I want to go check this out like pronto. Another cool thing about this place that makes zero sense and completely defies the laws of physics is that you can stand on an angle without falling down. That's insanely magical. We're all definitely going to put this one on our bucket list like right now, I just know it. In our number 6 spot, we have the Hudson Bay Area. This is another strange phenomena on the planet where gravity changes. In the Hudson Bay Area in Canada, some kind of strange phenomena alters the gravity, and people who go there will actually discover that they weigh lighter. How? I don't know. I wonder if there are scientists investigating this currently. Several theories have been made about this in the past, but no definite conclusions. I mean, I know there are probably so many more important things for them to focus on, but I hope they discover why this happens at some point in my life. I so want to take a trip out there and bring a scale and see the difference. In our number 5 spot, we have St. Ignace Mystery Spot, Michigan. In the 1950s, a few surveyors were exploring Michigan's Upper Peninsula one day when they realized that none of their equipment was working properly. After some testing was done, it was discovered that a 300 feet in diameter circle was a mystery spot where gravity seems to do strange things and tall people appear to be smaller. Now, there is much speculation over whether this is an optical illusion or not, but what's interesting is that the people that have gone there have said that they feel queasy and lightheaded if they stay within the circle for too long. That could just be the result of nervousness from not understanding why the place is how it is, or it could literally be a result of the mystery circle, but who knows? The owners have turned it into a tourist attraction with a guided tour, miniature golf, a maze, and even zip lining. So maybe that's why nobody takes this area seriously and chalks it up to being an illusion? Perhaps. Oh, America, I love you and your entrepreneurial spirit. In our number 4 spot, we have Spook Hill, Florida. Florida is known for having a hill that is in the family of the magnetic hill phenomena, where cars roll uphill in neutral, and this hill is called Spook Hill. Fitting, as the idea of cars rolling upward is indeed spooky. As of 2019, Spook Hill was listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Don't get too excited though, because apparently it is an optical illusion and they say that the ground appears to be an uphill when really it is a downhill. Damn, I really want to see this though. Fun fact about this area, there is an elementary school adjacent to the hill, and apparently to go along with the spooky theme, they adopted Casper the Friendly Ghost as their school mascot. I am so here for this. That is amazing. Why didn't I go to this school? I don't know. In our number 3 spot, we have Cosmos Mystery Area. In Rapid City, South Dakota, there is another mystery area that scientists can't explain. I always wondered if there was anything cool to see in South Dakota, and here is my answer. You only ever hear about the big states like LA and New York, so I love when I stumble across something like this in a state that we don't hear about too often. The Cosmos Mystery Area is another strange phenomena place where you can stand at a slant and not fall over. The reason? Possibly some kind of magnetic force changing the gravity, but there seemingly is no conclusive reason. What's cool about this place is that they say that you can stand on the wall. Yeah, you can stand on the wall. It's confusing to think about, but so cool to imagine. I really want to go. I must experience this at some point in my life. In our number 2 spot, we have Leh, India. On the way to Leh City in India, there is a magnetic hill unlike the other ones on this list. It is known as the magnetic hill of Ladakh. The reason it is unlike the other ones is that the locals believe it to be much more mystical. There is an old story around the place where apparently there was a time in the past when a road at Magnetic Hill existed, and this road took people to heaven. The people that deserved to go to heaven were pulled up while walking on this path, whereas those that didn't feel anything. Apparently on this magnetic hill, if you turn your car off and keep the engine in neutral, it will move your car up to 20 kilometers an hour. Wow, that's insane. Apparently when aircraft passes this area, the pilots increase their altitude to avoid magnetic interference. Wild. In our number 1 spot, we have the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, located in Italy, has mystified the world for centuries. The structure's foundation was built in the year 1173, and by the time the tower's foundation had settled and the builders had completed their other projects, the foundation had begun to settle unevenly on the ground beneath it, and as a result, the structure began to tilt. It took 200 years to be made, and then over time it continued to lean. By 1990, the tower was leaning 5.5 degrees from the perpendicular that it was actually too dangerous and shut down to visitors. Eventually it was repaired and they were able to decrease its leaning, and it became more safe for visitors again. Okay guys, so I have actually seen the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and boy, I must say, was it leaning? No, really, you see it in a photograph and think, damn, that looks like, it's really leaning. But then you see it in person and you go, damn, that's a leaning tower right there. Just saying, it's pretty intense. Would recommend. Well, that's all the time I have for you today, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Melissa Melotti, your host. You can follow me on Insta or YouTube at Melissa Melotti. I will see you next time. Have a good day, sir.